Just thought I'd jump on tonight and do a reading from bed and see what your true emotions are at the moment, yours or your person's, and just see what's going on. These cards are quite slippery and actually quite difficult to shuffle. Let's just see what pops out tonight. Let's just see what pops out, if anything wants to pop out. Oh, turning your back. So someone's turning their back, which isn't such a bad thing. Sometimes we have to let go of toxic people, people that we know deep down aren't good for us, or people that are out of alignment with where we're at. And sometimes you do have to turn your back and walk away from situations or people or places, and it can be divine guidance to where you're meant to be. Oops, so we've got two come out. Okay. Yeah, I would say that there is a lot of chaos and ego death, downward spiral and spiritual awakening. So no surprise that there's some walking away required. And perhaps there's a lot of secrets, and the best thing to do is to follow your own path and your own inner guidance and walk your own journey on your own. Sometimes being alone is the best thing for us, and it's where we can find our growth. Oh, we got the Divine Masculine card. So I would say it's possibly your Divine Masculine is, whether it's your twin flame, if you believe that, but perhaps your person has a lot of secrets. Perhaps your person is going through their own awakening separate to this relationship and separate to you, and does need to be out there on their own. And if you do have a divine counterpart, sometimes the best thing that you can do is to sink deeply and lean into your own life, and not by no means wait, but you can sometimes the best thing you can do for your divine partner is to pray for them, is to send them spiritual healing as the divine feminine. That's too many. Is to send them that spiritual healing that they require. I think a lot of people are afraid of being with their divine partner or their divine counterpart. Oh dear, there's a firestorm. Could be a fire sign, karmic drama, endings, loss and mental breakdown. So there might be a fire sign in your life that is, or who was in your life, that you've turned your back on and is going through a shitstorm. But they possibly are going through their own spiritual awakening, which is a good thing. We're all on a divine path, and spiritually, the spiritual journey is difficult at times. It can be extremely blissful and joyful, but to enjoy and recognize those beautiful spaces, sometimes you have to see the polarity and go through an absolute shitstorm. And there's no other way to describe it. It can be extremely difficult when the tower comes in your life and everything is turned upside down and everything you knew is not as it was, So, you just have to trust your own individual journey and, trust in the divinity that you are, and know that everything is going to be all right and that you will be okay. And when you focus on your journey and not worry too much about what other people are doing, and just focus on your status quo, and being a good person, being kind, patient, thoughtful, loving, caring, then and have a gratitude. Well, someone is getting definitely a karmic lesson. So, and I'd say it's quite a strong karmic lesson. If you look at the strength, it is I would have to say it's a woman. So there is someone around you that is having a karmic lesson. We all have them. no one's immune to that. We all have our own lessons and blessings. And one thing to say about blessings is a lot of people think that when you're in your winning season and your blessing season, they can become jealous of you. I celebrate when people are in their winning season. The next card is the love-hate card. So you may have someone in your world where there's a lot of push and pull. And the polarity to love is hate, but we can all choose love. We all can choose. We can choose the experience we wish to have with our divine counterpart, or if we wish to stay in karmic connections for whatever reason, whether we're obsessive or codependent, or well, someone in your world is ashamed and feeling guilty, and they probably are aware that they've wronged you, or they're in the wrong. And sometimes that's a huge slap in the face for people, and we've all had to eat humble pie, so it's not like it's part of the human condition. So none of us are alone in experiencing this sensation. Whoever this is, there's bad credit, debt, unemployment, so whoever this reading is about, they're going through it right now. And even though they're going through it, there's still a sense of missing, but if we all realize that we all are one, no one is ever separate, and no one is ever missing from you. Even if you have a solitary journey, even if you have no friends, even if you are alone most of the time, you're never separate from the whole. That's an illusion. That's an illusion. And I'd say that you are moving on, letting go, and loving you. And sometimes that's the most loving thing you can do in any scenario, is to just move on and let go of all the toxic behaviors, and understand that people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves, and sometimes you do have to let go, and sometimes in the letting go you find your ultimate bliss and freedom, and ultimately that's what we're all looking for. Someone is perhaps drowning their sorrows with all of this, but that's not your responsibility. If that's not you, I'll just pick a card from the top. There's certainly memories there, and I might just do the bottom card. And how about that? Happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals and career focused. Sometimes moving on and taking good care of yourself is all that you can do. Sometimes life just teaches you that. Let's just see what the next top card is here. Heartbreak, mirroring, coping with alcohol. So someone's coping with their addictions. They're possibly spying on you on social media through secret accounts. Good luck with that. Replaying events. When people fuck you over, they often, you know, don't have a sense of conscience until you're long gone. And this person also possibly is entwined in a sex addiction, and you know, good luck with that. Illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. One would hope, you know, and we're all going there. We're all going there. No person will be left behind. You know, no matter what is going on in people's worlds, you know, whether it's your divine masculine or your divine feminine, and you know, whether they're caught up in their own addictions and their problems and whatnot, and you know, struggling with their career or whatever, just know that we are all on this path. We are all on this path of ascension, and no one will be left behind. Let's see. Oof. Oh, there's a little bit of stuff going on here. Ah, interesting. Sometimes I think this is all you can do, is to have faith, heal, all right? Enjoy your meditation and your quiet time. And sometimes meditation can be an active meditation. It doesn't have to be sitting there going, Om, you know. Sometimes a meditation can be a quiet time of doing a repetitive task, you know, whether it be crocheting or whether it be beading or whether it be, you know, just sitting on the grass in the sun. Sometimes meditation can look like that, you know, and prayer, you know, prayer is where it's at, man, you know. Prayer is real, you know. Get in touch with your spirit guides and your ancestors, you know, the people that you've loved in your life that have crossed over. You know, some of them are just in the same room with you, you know, always watching, always helping, you know, and you can talk to them at any time. They're only some, you know, they're only, it's an illusion. There's the other side, you know, and they're close by us all the time. And, you know, prayer, talking to God, talking to your ancestors, knowing that you're not alone. You know, do it. It's really good. It makes you feel good. Anyway, I think I might leave it there. Oh, someone's having a love child. And family, you know, sometimes just being with your family is what can really uplift and bring you to, and even to living in the moment. You know, if you don't pray, if you don't meditate, just be in the moment. Just be in the moment. That's the magic place. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there.